Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the WiX Online Meeting 289, November 19th, 2024. I'm Rob Etching. Joining me is Bob Artson. We're going to go do the things that we do in the WiX Online Meeting. Welcome to all of you that are here. This meeting is recorded for those of you that aren't with us right here, right now. We don't have a lot to cover in the meeting because, well, just been busy. Like I said, November 4th was a big date. And of course, big dates come and then there's still things that you have to mop up afterwards. And it's only a couple weeks after, so here we are still mopping things up. But we're going to do this WiX meeting, and then we're probably going to go jet. So let's go do issue triage, and then we'll take anybody's questions, comments from chat. Bob, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, let's go do triage. Fun things in here. All right, 8803 heat not harvesting native x64 DLLs properly. Someone has found that there's a bug in heat not pulling out Win64 instead of Win32 and a thing because Heat never really supported 64-bit. I guess if they pulled a pull request in for this, we'd take it in 6 because it's still around, probably.
Well, it depends on what we're going to do in WiX 6, that
I,
being the next chip vehicle.
yeah, I mean, the best we can do right now is just say, hey, it needs to go. So I'd say let's give it to them. If they want to send a pull request, we'll take it.
Okay.
And because we haven't
WiX
done
6 being the last time we're shipping Heat baked in. Is that correct?
we need to get the message in there then that says we're not going to take it, but or that it's going away as well, or something. We need to make it clear that it's going away to people that don't read. Probably, I don't know what to do there yet.
Okay.
But hey, this person's done the work. They found the bug. It's like, yeah, seems reasonable. Then it's like, yeah, if you want to send a pull request, we'll take it. So 8807 is in the same boat, except they did the pull request first and then they opened the issue, which is, all right, fine. Where they want to add a condition to the files in use dialog in WiX Standard BA.
Well, they want to kill it.
What?
They want to kill it. We have a files in use dialog.
Sorry, they want to add a condition to whether it is displayed or not.
Right.
And they put it on per package, which is interesting, which makes it more complicated to do it that way, but more flexible. So,
Well, it matches the way that the old school internal UI attribute is handled. That is also per package.
yeah. I think it's fine. It's part of the way to do it. It's an attribute on the MSI package. It's either on the MSI package or the bundle as a whole. And MSI package is definitely more flexible, just more work.
Well, yeah, but I see. I kind of so the files in use it's complicated. The files in use dialog is in WiX Standard BA, and it is triggered for 3 sets of messages. One is normal files in use. One is restart manager files in use. The third is NetFX files in use.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can get them from other exe packages as well, if they have their own files in use baked in. So I'm torn because it'd be interesting to see if we can handle the NetFX ones, but I don't want to imply that the whole bundle is going to be free of them because we can't make that promise.
Yeah, I think this is fine. You're saying this MSI has problems, like they called out that their MSI is never going to survive the files in use behavior for MSI is never going to work out. So
Right.
just disable it completely because you can't disable it completely from inside the MSI to prevent the messages from coming out. So
Yeah, I think this is fine.
yeah, I think the design's fine. So all right,
Okay.
we can put in 6, give it to them, and we'll behind on pull requests as we mentioned before. We'll get to it. But overall, the design looks fine, and we'll go from there. All right,
Sounds good.
8808 WiX 5 bundle shows a blank help page. That's kind of
I
annoying.
thought we had this as a bug already.
Okay.
but
Either way,
I couldn't
yeah,
find it.
cool. Someone could go fix it. I don't know. It's like, yeah, that's silly. Should work. So, but if someone wants to go fix it, they can go tackle it. Totally cool. Moving on. 8810. Wix internal UI bootstrapper fails silently on downgrade. Yeah. So they want
Well,
to
it
have.
does everything silently,
Yes, it
so
does. So,
it would also fail silently and succeed silently, really.
yep. Yep. Yep.
That said, there are cases where um, where WiX Standard BA would, which otherwise would be silent or not show UI, does show UI for, like, message box level messages.
Yeah.
So I would say it doesn't, and that's kind of, yeah, agreed, it's by design ish, but I don't think it's this is against the design to show simple UI for error states. I mean, it gets logged, but not well.
Right.
Just exit code 666.
I don't know. If someone wants to put the design together for it, I guess we could think about it. Be good if there was a built-in Windows error it could use so it gets localized correctly.
Well,
Something like that.
and that's why for this one there is.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not great, to be clear.
Yeah.
A newer version, that's not.
Right.
That comes from the.
Oh yeah, MSI has that one, right? You can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But no, but this message, I think there is a message, but it's not great. I mean, just it's not great.
Yeah. A newer version of this is already installed. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I mean, yeah. Someone could pick it up, play with it, see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next one. Let's see. 8816. Illegal character and path. So this got closed because they ended up finding the typo in their code that created the problem. Yeah. Stop using include files, people.
Well, it's
But
be careful, be aware.
so, but I was thinking that we should not have a Wix 001 failure. So what if you put invalid characters in harvesting? I was guessing that's what was causing the problem.
Yeah. So because the preprocessor variable, they had a preprocessor variable for a directory. They did not end it in a backslash, and then the harvesting source was variable ***.
Oh, lovely.
That turns into an illegal path
Right.
when you go to the file system.
Right. Well, WiX
and
is
because
bad.
it's all preprocessor based, there's no way for harvesting to notice.
Yeah. So I think we should reopen this and make this a error, a better error. Basically, handle when there are invalid characters in the path and spit out a better error message saying this path has invalid characters in it, and then give it back to them instead of a WiX 001, which does not tell them where the problem is.
Okay, sure.
It's just it's the thing. Path exceptions should all get caught and spit out with better error messages, kind of thing. So I think we should reopen this and someone should take a look at handling that better. That error path. Yeah. Because 001 should not be shown to the user, is really what it comes down to. Or triple 001. Triple 001. Anyway. Cool. I'm not signing up to pick it up. Someone else can pick it up if they want. But we should keep it open because definitely should tackle that. 8829 cannot extract burn engine from bundle.
Bad title.
Oh, they're identical.
Yeah, it is an awkward explanation. It's not the engine that's getting extracted; it's the engine and the BA container. Oh, I said BA container. I always love to call it the UX container.
Yeah. They don't. Yeah, and this is probably you don't have an attached container, so they end up being the same.
Correct.
Does it
Which
fail?
is not a bug.
Oh, they're
No, no, it
identical.
succeeds and it gives you an identical.
Exi.
And yeah, the exe is identical because that's how
I
it
would
works.
expect the documentation for that to describe the scenario. Okay, fine. So it's a doc bug. Great.
Yeah,
Let's change the title to doc bug because this
sure.
is makes it sound bad, but it's not. It's like, yeah, docs could say, by the way, if you don't have an attached container, you can skip this step, which is true. I think
Hmm.
that's true.
Um,
Is that
yeah,
true
the
even in the
reason I kind of don't
BA?
care is that it's, you know,
Yeah.
meh, it works.
Yeah. Everything works out in the end. So, but
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah. Woo. Way to make it sound scary and then make it not. 8832, dummy short file name generated, remove file, could cause wrong file to be deleted. Yeah, this has a pull request, and you can give it to me to review because I want to go look at the changes in the binder, which is interesting. And so, but yeah, this could be a HD bug. I'll take it to go review it and
Okay.
tackle it.
There something not mentioned here, but is in the pull request is that it also touches any locator.
Yeah.
In both cases, they're talking about, typically they're not files that the package manages. So the idea of not generating a short file name makes sense. Kinda. I'm just not sure what, you know, uh, is this going to end up causing more ICE errors, for example,
Yeah.
which something
That's why I
you
want
would
to look
look
at
at.
it because I saw it and I was like,
Yeah.
this looks strange. I'm not sure this is where we want to go. But yeah, it's a thing to look at. Cool. So interesting. All right, cool. A couple people send pull requests. Look at those and copious free times coming up and all that kind of good stuff. So all right, that was triage. That went about as well as I'd hoped it would go, which was well, good stuff. All right, going back to slides and oh, I went up, not down. Uh. All right, I'm gonna go back to triage for a second while I come over here and fix this slide because clearly I didn't put the correct date for the next meeting. The next meeting is in December, not what that just sent you. And I'm pretty sure it's the 17th if I looked ahead. That would be the third week of December. 17th sounds like a pretty safe date for us to do. All right, let's try that again. All right, questions, comments, things we want to talk about. The next meeting will be in December 17th. Today is November 19th. I forgot to update the information on the slide. All right, cool. December 17th feels like pretty safe from all the holidays, so I think that'll be good. This whole third Tuesday is working out to avoid holidays pretty well in the end. Which has a bonus of not having to move the meeting around. And we're not getting flooded with issues as we saw in the triage. I'm filling space for anybody that has questions, comments, things they want to talk about. I want to put this here because we are a little less than 3 months out of November, December, January, February. Is that right? Yeah. Of Wix 4 and Wix 3 going completely out of community service. Like we're not doing security fixes for those builds or anything right now. So if you haven't started your path forward to Wix 5, you probably will want to be looking at doing that because all the other builds are going to be going out of security support and all that kind of good stuff. Unless you're a FireGiant customer, then you're paying like Bob and I and people here to make sure that we take care of those things for you and all that kind of good stuff. So if you're just gonna run on the community build, it's totally fine. Just get updated to 5 and keep going. And 6 is coming out not too long after that, so that'll be good. So I will say that for the next few meetings, and I need to sit down and write this down. Bob has been on me about writing it down, getting it posted. I know I need to do that. I should have done it like a while ago. It is getting very high on my list of things to do. I will do that. It will happen. I'll probably make a bigger point of it in the next meeting. I'll have a whole slide talking about the dates again, just to remind people. And gosh, 2025 is almost here. All right. I tried to fill space in case anybody had questions or comments. We'll be back in essentially a month, the middle of December, and hopefully we have like pull requests done and things are like more things are kind of checked off the list, and we'll have more stuff to talk about on going forward, as opposed to just triage, which I know these meetings have only been. So that's what I'm hoping we'll be looking at doing next month. Hope springs eternal. That's what we're doing. All right. Bob, unless you have anything else, I think we're about done here.
I have nothing. Brain has not yet caught up with the idea of thinking about other things.
Yep. I know that feeling. All right. Well, we'll be back December 17th. We'll do all this again. We'll see you guys around on the various places that we could chat about Wix and other kinds of cool things like that. And until then, you guys take it easy. Bye.
Bye.